Welcome to our live streams. This is where the grown-ups trade. No hype, no flexing, no TikTok guru nonsense. Just focus, discipline, and respect for the craft. Here we trade gold, the oldest store of value on Earth, at the precision scalping level. That's where trading gets real. Where a single tick too early or too late decides everything. It's the hardest style of trading there is. And the highest form, too, because it demands mastery of mind, structure, and emotion. Execution over ego. Reaction over prediction. Can it be the most lucrative? Yes, but only for those who earn it. There are no shortcuts here. You can't fake discipline at 10-second speed. Most gurus out there sell you dreams from their demo accounts. We build traders who can survive the market on their own terms. We don't promise easy wins. We teach you how to build a system that doesn't break when you do. If you're here, you already know what that takes. Courage, grit, gumption, the willingness to get punched in the face by uncertainty and still show up tomorrow with your rules intact. Because precision scalping isn't just a trading style, it's a mirror. It shows you who you are under pressure, and it forces you to get better, not just as a trader, but as a person. The focus you build here, the emotional control, the ability to act without hesitation, those are life skills. They translate everywhere. So welcome to the Barcelona Trader, where we practice the hardest craft in markets and one of the most rewarding in life. Let's get to work.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 7:37 a.m., 7:38 a.m. almost on January 26th, Monday, after a big snowstorm on the East Coast, New York time. We are here to trade gold and gold futures. Have you seen this? Last night we hit $5,111.51 as a high. Gold had never been above 5,000 until market opened last night at about 5,003. And since then, it shot up over 100 points just overnight from Sunday to Monday. So if you were holding over the weekend, congratulations on your new car. That must feel pretty good, right? Bear with me, as always, while I get a few things set up here. All right, the live stream is now up on the website, and the daily analysis has now been posted to our Facebook group, which is Gold Traders XAUUSD and Futures, and you'll see the Barcelona Trader logo there if you go check that out. But we will be covering the analysis here. I just need to finish putting that into the Evernote page we use for that. And here we are. All right, we are almost ready. Okay. Well, let's take a look at where things are right now. Look at that. I just left the charts open last night and come on. There we are. Okay, we are sitting just below the DR3, which is right here where the bear volume is. This is the spot gold chart. This is the 5-minute chart, right? If I move this to a 15-minute chart, it's a little easier to see the market structure. Here's where we opened. Not quite. We're gonna pull this together so you can see the entire rise overnight. So here's where we opened. See, we went straight up here to the Asia session, and then we came down, came back up, almost hit that DR3 right there, which is right around, well, actually we wicked through it up to 111. The DR3 itself is right at 5104. So we blasted through that. We've been consolidating all throughout the London session. You know, there's been some room to trade that because if you're a good scalper, you could probably have done something in there. But the great trades were here in Asia. The problem is that, when you're going up and you're going into blue sky territory, areas where price has never been, I would say a very primary tool that helps you predict how price is going to behave at any one level is looking at how it behaved last time it was at that level. But when price has never been at that level, well, then it's hard to look for a time when it was there before, right? It doesn't exist. So, you never know when you're going to hit a big liquidity zone up here where some big player has decided that's high enough, I'm going to start selling aggressively. And so you're trading up into that thinking, okay, it looks like it's going up. The asset is strong, the dollar is weak, and then bam, you just get knocked down. Last night I got into a trade, took a sell, it was so fast I couldn't even hear the end of the trade. I got in and instantly was stopped out. The volatility and the spread, which was incredibly wide, just completely knocked me out of that. We can see the dollar has come up a little bit overnight after the London session, just in the last couple of hours. But look at this major drop here. I mean, a while back, we were at 106 for the dollar. Then we hovered around 99 for a while. Now we're down to 97. I think we even hit 96 point something last night. We have modestly been coming up. But, one of the things I wanted to talk about was, you look at all of the asset prices in the market right now. You've got gold at an all-time high, silver at an all-time high. Some crypto is still at an all-time high, even though Bitcoin has come down a bit. Household debt, all-time high. Deficit, all-time high. Housing prices, all-time high. When everything is at an all-time high like that, things that usually move inversely to each other, well, that has more to do with the price of the dollar and how the dollar is losing value, right? Usually stocks will move inversely with gold, but when everything's at an all-time high, it points to the weakness of the dollar. All right, let's open the Zoom room. Today is Monday, the 26th. Hey, good morning, Tono. Doing okay. What's new? You said you took a loss on futures last night and called it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, but the problem is, I've gotten pretty good at it. And um that one loss that I took was just unreasonable. I mean, I was as soon as I clicked in, I was stopped out, and I did not even see the movement on the chart. I couldn't even see that that was going to happen. I was stopped out. I click buy on Tradeovate, and immediately my entry line appears on TradingView, so I can kind of see where I got in. It didn't even have time to appear on TradingView. I was out before I could even see my entry. It was crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Right. Right. Yeah. Yep. Well, I've got some ground to make up this week, so just gonna take things slowly, really study my entries, make but the thing is, you know, as I said last night, it's too high to buy, too bullish to sell. Like as it was going up, I would get in and I would think, "Oh my God, I just can't stay in very long because who knows this." Yeah. Yeah. 5111. Can you believe that? And that shot up over 100 points just since market open. We opened at 5,003 last night, with that gap up. 5,003 and then got up to 5111. No, no, no. No, no. The open on spot, at least on LMFX, was 5,003. It, huh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't believe we're going to stay at these heights for too long. I have a hedge in on my spot account, and the bottom of the hedge is at 47.99, so 4,800. Um, I mean, we got to be seeing 4,800 again, right? We're not gonna just, yeah, 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 yeah. I think that's right. Yeah, wow, that's just insane. Um, well, let's see what time we got here. It is 7:50. So we've got 10 minutes for the. Oh, no, I didn't. I'll do that just a second. Okay, let's see. Oh, is that you're doing that? Oh, wait a minute. What are you telling me? Say that again. Oh, yeah. That's a pretty big channel. Yeah. All right, let's see what the analysis says here. All right. Well, today's title is The War on Two Fronts Vertical. So price 5,090, which is where it was trading when I got this analysis. New all-time high, domestic chaos, and geopolitical denial. This weekend wasn't. Oh, it wasn't about a text message. It's saying that because last weekend was. Okay. This weekend was about a complete collapse of the framework of the Greenland deal and a new crisis on U.S. soil. We're trading at 5,090, striking distance of the overnight high of 51.11 because the risk premium just doubled. We now have a diplomatic crisis abroad and civil unrest at home. Here's the Monday morning analysis for the scalp session. The weekend catalyst was what deal, because Greenland was saying like, what deal did we strike? And Minneapolis. The peace framework didn't just stall, it evaporated. The Greenland denial. While Trump spent the weekend claiming that the Golden Dome deal was moving forward, the Prime Minister of Greenland effectively ghosted him. The official word out of Nuuk, which is the capital of Greenland, and Copenhagen, which is the capital of Denmark, this weekend was explicit. Sovereignty is not for sale. There is no deal. The suspension of tariffs is now hanging by a thread. The domestic shock in Minneapolis. The real accelerant this morning is the shooting of Alex Pretty in Minneapolis on Saturday. An ICU nurse killed by federal agents while holding a cell phone. The city is in chaos, the National Guard is activated, and the domestic instability index is flashing red. Gold loves fear, and we now have it inside U.S. borders. The data deck, the New York session. We have hard economic numbers dropping into a market that is trading purely on emotion. At 8:30 a.m., we have durable goods orders. Is that true? We have durable goods orders today, or is there's AI there hallucinating? Today. Today. Yeah. I don't think. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong week. Let me look at the calendar here. Yeah, durable goods. It's an orange folder at 8:30. Yeah. We have, okay. Durable goods orders. The reaction. If this number is weak, it confirms the stagflation narrative, recession plus inflation. If it's strong, nobody cares because the cities are protesting and NATO is fracturing. The trap. Don't get faked out by a knee-jerk drop on good data. The fundamental bid is about safety, not factory orders. The levels on the 10-second scalp mode, we are in blue sky discovery. The chart has no history here. The floor. Support is around 50.75. This is the pre-market floor. If we lose this, we might fill the gap down to 50.50, but buyers are lurking there. The ceiling target, 51.11, the overnight all-time high. We're about $21 away from that. If a headline breaks about new tariffs or more protests, we smash this and we head for 51.25. The psychological wall, 5100, expect a battle here. Final thought, we're trading in a market where the U.S. government is fighting a trade war with Europe and a PR war with its own citizens in Minnesota. There is no fundamental value here. There is only panic premium. So that's where we are. All right. Start getting into our trading, getting into the zone. Still 4 minutes away. Look at this drop. But it's dropping right into support zones on the daily pivot chart, the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and the 15-minute Hakanachi. Oh, yeah, swing low. Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, we do have the DR3 where it looks like on the 5 minute chart there's a bear volume that intersects right. It's right on top of the DR3. So that pivot's probably going to show a little reaction when we get there again, which is 5105 approximately. No. 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 Our dog's a pansy. She doesn't like to go out in the cold. Hmm. Yeah. I've just learned my lesson the hard way too many times. I'm not trading down into these support zones, even if the price action looks good, because I've been burned too many times. Yeah. Mm-mm. Well, I wish it all the best through these support zones. Once we get through those, I'll trade, but I'm not trading in them. There was 8 o'clock right there a minute and 42 seconds ago. Yeah. Yeah. Staying out. It's going to whipsaw here. No. No, I don't use straight away to do that. It never looks convenient to me, so I've never done that. Are you in drawdown there? Oh, nice. Hmm. Yeah. You made money on your futures account, but because you didn't trade the spot account, you lost the opportunity. Right. Yeah. You go outside? You need to go outside? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come outside. Dance. Don't touch me. Who's that? Oh, good. Has he been trading the last few months or yeah? Oh, that's great. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. I just sent you a picture of my setup uh, on the phone, and I circled where I bought some little desk cymbals so I can play drums. Yeah, yeah. Man, so at 5,081, what's your gold box worth now? Wow. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. 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 Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, your product. Wow. 50% drop. Wonder why. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Uh, that's true to an extent, but do you know that the the Apple Watch, just the Apple Watch alone, has more market share and higher revenues than the entire Swiss watch industry put together. Just the Apple Watch, yeah. Exactly. I mean, there's so much more functionality. That's why I switched, I used to, when I was in the 90s, I started a little watch company and we had a bunch of models and it was really great. And I still have a bunch of them that I used to wear all the time. But then when I switched to the Apple Watch, I was like, wow, now I can't even represent my own brand because the Apple Watch does so much more for me than just tell time. Yeah. It's like we might be coming back down to the bottom of the range here. But I don't know. Gold's only a little bit weaker than the dollar right now. One of the things I was saying before I came on with you and I was on YouTube was that look, gold all-time high, silver all-time high, housing prices all-time high, household debt all-time high, crypto all-time high. When everything stocks all-time highs, when everything is at all-time highs, even things that usually move inversely to each other, then that's not a coincidence. That is a sign that the asset that it is priced in, which is the dollar, has tanked. And it has. It has, and it keeps getting weaker. And that's another reason that everything's at an all-time high. minute for COMEX open. Yeah. Yeah. $30 for that. Five, four, three, two, one. COMEX. There you go. You can at least get out. Not bad. It's about to hit bull volume on the 1 minute. Wonder if Rock's going to come back. Yeah. Yeah, it's an orange folder. It's what would I say it was? Domestic goods or something? Core durable goods. Yeah, about 7 minutes away right now. But kind of like the analysis was saying, is nobody's really going to be paying attention to the economic data because of everything else. The fundamentals are so strong right now. Fundamentals and market sentiment. Got to push through the support on the 1 minute, and then it's going to hit the swing low on a 10-second. Yeah, it looks like it wants to, but so close to news, I'm not going to trade. Guess I can get a quick scalp in here, but what did our analysis say here about this level? Let's see. It said that the support was 50.75, so we're below that. This is the pre-market floor. If we lose this, we might fill the gap down to 50.50. 50.50 is right about just above the DR2, so we might go back down to the DR2. I haven't taken any trades, no. Yeah. Yep, and that's also the news. One minute for the news. How much snow did you guys get down there? Yeah. Surprised your power's on. Yeah. All right, we got about 20 seconds for news. There it is. Can't see what it is yet. better than expected. Yeah, good for dollar. Good for dollar on both counts. Yep, I got 255 on that trade. I'm getting better with that timing, and I sat on, like I said, I sat on my hands for a long time, but when I saw it, I saw it. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. Here we go again. Thing is, we're hitting a support on the daily pivot again. Yeah. We're on a support on the 15-minute Hakanashi and the 5-minute as well. So this afternoon, we're on YouTube, by the way, but I think I can say this without, those documents that we talked about the other day, I'll make those changes and send them back to you for another once over, and then we'll go file them, and we'll be off. And then we will get started really in earnest with all of our activities here on YouTube, and selling the course and selling the Zoom room and selling Gold GPT and all that stuff. Yeah. Like, or or they or they join this. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll figure that out. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Sorry, we got cut off there a second. My phone rang and it can you hear me? I can't hear you. Dang it. What's going on here? There we go. Now I can hear you. I got to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb when we're trading because every time a call comes in, it knocks out my sound. Yeah. No, like a call comes into my phone, but my phone is a iPhone and my computer is a Mac, so they're connected, and so when it rings on my phone, it rings on my computer, and it turns the sound off and switches my sound over to my phone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, 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 right. Yeah, 260. Yeah, I could call it a day. Yeah, I don't want to give anything back. If it, I'm gonna give it until 9, kind of like, and see what happens. Between 9 and 9:10, and then call it. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I keep, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So my progress has been slow. I thought I was going to be, requesting payouts from most of my funded accounts in January, and I'm not. It's gonna be in February. Yeah, yeah. Your max drawdown. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. Yeah. If you do cash, if you do cash it out, uh, I mean, I'm sure you're going to take the whole monster box in and cash it out. And if they give you more because it's a complete box, then more power to you. But I might buy a few coins from you if you cash the thing out. Yeah, you know, I'll pay the spot price plus the premium for the Golden Eagle. Yeah. You don't want to sell it. I know. I'll tell you, I mean, yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. Same with art. You know, you buy art as an investment so it'll appreciate, but then you're like, man, you know, I own a Dali. I'm not going to sell that. um, with my silver coins, with my silver coins, I even bought, you know, white cotton gloves to handle them with and everything. Yeah. 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 Hmm. A lust. It was a lust. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. Yeah. 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 Hmm. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. No. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, maybe Venezuela copied us after, you know, after the dollar had already. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. 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 Let's see. It's 8:43. Yeah. Yeah. I sent you a Wall Street Journal article now about gold. Let me know if you can't click into it because think I can send it as a gift article if I didn't already. Yeah. Yeah. Right. They've got alternative trade agreements in place and yeah. 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 He is a seriously unwell man. Yeah. Right. 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 On the 1 minute, we're at the top of the channel. Yeah, I don't know. He popped up on Friday just as I clicked off. As I clicked off, I saw him come on, but I was like already hitting the button. I sent him a note to apologize to him because it looked like I hung up on him, but I didn't mean to. I like you, man. He's a, you know, he's a good guy, funny guy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Well, now they're giving him. I mean, it's ironic, but yeah, you know, now he gets credit for stopping 9 wars because he stopped his own invasion of Greenland. Mhm. Yeah. Not that much weaker, but yeah, I didn't want to counter trend it either right there. Uh, 51. What do you mean? Oh, let's see. Yeah, it said it would come down to, well, it said that if we blast through 75, which we kind of did, if we blast through 75, if we lose this, we might fill the gap down to 50, 50, which we did. We hit 50, 52, close enough. Yeah, and then pop back up. Yeah. But it might come back down to that if we look at it now if you look at the 1 minute and you have the linear regression channel, you can see that it's at the top of the range and it looks like it's trying to come back down. And if you look at the 5 minute, it kind of looks like it's a profit taking bounce that might turn around and come back down. Oh yeah, all of them. Yeah, yeah. I think the only one I have other than those that you just said is the linear regression. And then I have some volume indicators at the bottom. Yeah, yeah. I like that one too. All right, we got 6 minutes till 9. I turned off my funded accounts, so if I take another trade now, it's just on my challenges. Yeah. I decided 260 was enough. I don't want to give any of it back. And the market's not moving that much, so. The other day I did that. And then I guess I was feeling cavalier. I switched to 2 contracts and then took a trade just on my challenge accounts. So I had taken losses actually on my, I had taken 2 losses and decided I didn't want to take any more losses on my funded accounts. So I turned those off, then only traded my challenge accounts. And the next trade I took, I got $900. It's like, damn, I should have left my funded accounts open. Yeah. Mhm. Well, we might be here at 9 o'clock. We got 4 minutes. I think if we haven't done it before, I think we're going to head down to the bottom of this 1 minute range. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? But that's kind of what I'm hoping to see and write it down. Yeah. Look at that. Tried to get everyone to go short there. And then kablam. Yeah. One minute for 9 o'clock. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. go. Took 250. But not on my funded accounts. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You're getting a nice run. Beautiful. Yeah. Right, you're hitting a bull volume right now on the 10 seconds, so be careful. Nice. Yeah. Good. All right. That's great. Good. Yeah, I wish I had left my funded accounts open for that, but you know, it could have gone the other way too. So, yeah. Uh, we both saw that one at the same time. It just barely breaking the bull volume now. Now, nope, it's coming back. Nope, taking a little bounce. Now it's coming back down. It looks like it wants to do it again. No. Yeah, watching it on the 10-second chart and it's fucking with people. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But we're at the bottom of the 1 minute range now, so I think that'll do it for me. Yeah. 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 Okay. All right. I'll catch you this evening then. You gonna be around? How you feeling lately? Feeling okay? Yeah. Oh, good. I hear you. It's yeah, 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 yeah. I yeah, yeah. I hear you. All right, have a good one. I'll see you tonight. All right, YouTube. I'm gonna update my stats panel here. We did end up taking 2 trades, and we got 2 wins. Both of them were nice wins. I wish I had left my funded accounts on for that second win. That was a $250 win that I got across my challenge accounts, but I did not bank that into my funded accounts. But it's okay. I didn't want to risk anymore. I'd already taken that win. And I'm in a low risk mode right now because I had 3 losing days in a row. All right, YouTube, I think that's what we're going to do right now. I think we're going to call it. I'll be back on at 7:45 this evening. So I look forward to seeing you then. Have a good one.